I'm not mistaken, I believe this is two gentlemen who know each other very well.
When I trained you in this very building. I'm so proud of you. What's up, baby? Seriously, I'm so proud of you. Let's do this thing.
Cross, you called it. These two do know each other very well. Redfield's first exposure to wrestling was in part thanks to Ryan Radix, who had a big hand in training him in his early stages of his career.
I love the little introvert student. Makes me happy.
Absolutely. Nothing better than that. Redfield tries to roll him up. Radix is a bit too quick. And that's going to be an interesting story to keep in mind in this match. Radix, while he trained Redfield for the very beginning of his career, Redfield's learned from a lot of people over the years. Maybe Radix doesn't know every single move that Redfield is going to throw at him.
Yeah, I mean, I agree completely. I think Red has learned a lot since he's been out, and Radix isn't prepared. So his student's going to get him.
Absolutely.
Nice headlock here from Big Red.
Really deep. Radix stepping on the crook of that knee, trying to get free, and he does. Turns into a headlock of his own. Undoubtedly showing a great deal of respect to Big Red in the early goings of this match. We expect that to go away rather quickly. Radix is a very spirited competitor. Runs into a brick wall there, though.
Yeah, these guys can be the best of friends, but everyone wants to win the match.
You can even see with the pat on the back to Radix. Taking the breath away from the kid.
Big shoulder tackle.
Big Red connects with a big tackle, just like you said, Cross. And Radix, that handshake seems to be in a distant memory now. He's in the middle of a fight.
He's got mauled over by like a dump truck when Red came off those ropes. I would definitely forget about that handshake.
Absolutely. And this is what Radix has to do, though. Keep lulling Red into some of those more uncomfortable periods. We know what a great brawler Big Red is, but can he keep up with the chain wrestling of Radix? I would think not.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that Red is going to have to want to strike in this one. Ryan's going to want to have to out-wrestle him.
Absolutely. Do maybe something like that. Oh, no, caught in that fireman's. You know, Red loves to turn that into a sit-out. Radix, once again, back to the headlock, though.
Oh, showing off a little bit, though.
Always a little fun when you're wrestling your old friends.
Uh-oh.
Oh, for now.
Ryan caught him.
Might be able to turn him around. Finley roll from Big Red there.
Uh-oh. Getting the crowd involved.
He's feeling himself a little bit.
Moonsault. Oh, nobody home.
And that little bit of crowd involvement taking a little bit of too much time. Just enough time for Radix to counter and meet him with a high knee to the jaw.
He must not have got all of it. That would have knocked him unconscious there. Maybe been a little bit more to the shoulder than he would have liked.
Certainly so. I would have to agree with you. But nonetheless, Big Red is now on the unfortunate end of that momentum swing. Oh! Huge chop to the chest in this cold February weather.
That's going to sting.
And Redfield trying to find some reprieve. And now look at Radix taking a page out of Big Red's book.
Clubbing him. Man, Big Red might not be used to someone taking it to him like this.
And I was just about to ask, Cross, what does this do to your psychology when you're huge kick to the back? Your opponent is doing exactly what you do, but effectively.
Listen, you know what your bread and butter is. When you come out and go with your bread and butter and someone else beats you to it, not a good feeling.
Yeah, it has to throw you off your game a little bit, and that's exactly what Big Red is right now. Radix has thrown him off his game. Going for that front shin lock.
Clubbing him in the back still.
Could turn into a lot of different things. A DDT, a suplex, but Big Red's got to fight out of this.
All right, here it comes.
Shots to the ribs.
Not enough.
As we can easily see, Big Red with the size advantage, Radix with the speed, and with the boot to the face advantage, Red getting plastered.
Wow, what a kick.
For the cover. And Cross, we've seen a lot of Big Red. We know he uses all of his momentum, all of his passion behind every single thing he does. Sometimes that's his undoing, like eating that boot right there.
Yeah, I mean, when you come in full steam all the time, eventually you get caught.
Sliced Red, anyone?
Uh-oh, he slipped on the top rope, and Red has him now.
Look at Red able to take advantage. Long dart. Oh, eats that steel turnbuckle.
Red be looking for a lariat here.
This is his calling card. We know he loves that lariat. Oh. Radix had it forecasted.
Caught him right with the insole of his foot.
To the cover.
Not enough.
And look, I give Big Red credit all the time for how much of a student of the game he is. Who do you think he learned that from? Ryan Radix. Had that lariat planned out and game plans, had the blueprint in his back pocket.
Another front face lock here.
And this is totally a match that is outside of Big Red's comfort zone. He's used to the ground and pound, but maybe not the methodical chain wrestling.
Like you said, Big Red likes to get in there with a lot of momentum. He likes to put all of his weight behind everything he does. He hasn't even been able to get out of the blocks here tonight.
Certainly not. Fans cheering on for Ryan Radix right now. There's a lot of great things in this building. Big Red, though, maybe getting to that comfort zone we're looking for.
He created some space.
All it takes is one shot from Big Red to put you on your back.
Might have been looking for Red Dead Redemption there.
And Radix with the knee to the forearm.
Maybe going for slice bread again. Got it this time.
Hits it beautifully. And now Big Red is in that drop zone. Radix is going up high. Has a history of high flying. See if he hits the mark. Big Red's trying to come too.
Flipping senton.
Radix with a smile on his face goes for the cover.
Not enough. If there's one thing you got to say about Big Red, he has more heart than anyone I've ever seen, and he just keeps coming.
The resilience is there in droves. Big Red has fought back from worse and come out with victory, so Radix can't get too comfortable in this match. Sure, you know your opponent, but you don't know everything about your opponent.
Taking him to the neck there.
And feeling that back, maybe Radix feeling some ill effects from an earlier move. Another forearm shot right to the crook of the jaw.
Uh-oh.
When you play Big Red's game, sometimes that's what happens. You take a shot to the face.
I was about to say how hard Radix was hitting Redfield, and then Big Red swung.
Maybe the hardest hitter in all of H2O.
Go for that discus lariat. No? Super kick.
Red eats it. Radix was ready, and another high knee, and a forearm to the jaw.
Shooting him off. Red counters. Lariat.
You can miss the first two, but eventually Big Red's going to find pay dirt, and that's exactly what he did.
Oh, Red was taking a beating throughout that match. This is absolutely the opportunity he needs to try and recover.
That's right, the playing field is leveled. Radix was leveled with that forearm, with that lariat, pardon me.
It looks like he's starting to get his wits back.
But getting up is one thing, fighting is a whole nother. Sure, if Ryan Radix can get to his feet, if Big Red can get to their feet, that's great. But what else do you have in the tank?
I'd imagine at this stage of the match, neither one has much left.
Certainly so. It's been a hard-hitting affair. Red's off. Hits him with an elbow.
Oh, big shoulder tackle.
And really digging in there, driving all the wind out of Radix's lungs. Belly to belly suplex, and Big Red starting to get into that zone.
Veteran move here for Ryan Radix, rolling out of the ring to try and get a second to himself.
Well put. Really use that ring to your advantage as much as you can. Big Red got caught.
In.
That's what a veteran does. Get yourself in the most advantageous part of the ring and strike.
Going to the top. Red's cutting him off.
Looks like those shoulder tackles to the gut did wonders as Radix is heaving, gasping for breath.
Possibly a superplex?
Big Red, it's time to act now.
Radix is fighting out of this.
Big Red took a little bit too much time. Pantomime into the crowd.
Gave him a little bit of a headbutt to the jaw there.
What's Radix got planned here?
Oh! Sit out powerbomb off the second.
You see Red's head snap against that mat. This has got to be over. No! It's a 2 count.
Really hit the back of his head hard there. I'm shocked he was able to kick out of that one.
Might have just been instinct there from Big Red. Radix hooks him.
Oh, a J driller.
Right on the dome. Flush to the ground. That's got to be it. No! No! Big Red says no. I have more in the tank.
Ryan Redfield has to have a jaw of steel.
He seriously does. He has fortitude that most men really only dream of, as Ryan Radix is now looking for answers.
I mean, when you hit him with your best shot, he kicks out anyway. What do you do next?
And still holding on to that back. As Radix is on top, but he has a weak point. And Redfield with the sign of disrespect.
Going for a buzzsaw kick there.
Ooh, might have played possum. Got Radix to bite. Weaves through.
Red, dead, he got it.
The hang time, unreal.
Red can't get the cover. He's got it
He
now.
does, he got the leg hooked. Is that it?
Oh my goodness, he got his foot on the rope. I didn't even see it at first.
Cross, I thought we were just going to say what a comeback by Big Red, but Radix had other plans. The veteran puts his foot on that bottom rope, and this match continues.
You know, if Red had the normal energy he would have in a match, he would have pulled him away from the ropes, but he had taken such a beating, he didn't have it in him.
Very good point. Sometimes that stamina kills your in-ring awareness.
Going for another one. Roll up.
Has the leg hooked. Crucifix.
Goes for the buzzsaw kick again. Schoolboy.
Discus, Radix had it forecast. Turns into a backslide.
Red's countered it.
Oh no, Red turned it into a backslide. Radix sits out. Turns into a sunset.
He got him.
Cross, cross, cross. You said it in the beginning, and you are correct. The way to beat Big Red in this match is a little bit of chain wrestling, something he's not as comfortable doing, and that's exactly what Ryan Radix did.
You know, sometimes the teacher just has one trick that he's never taught the student.
That's right. That's why he's the teacher. And let's see if that show of respect early in the match still lives. Ryan Radix, rightfully pumped. A great win from Radix. Big Red is now back to his feet. He looks none too pleased.
No one likes losing.
No one does. You don't get in the business to lose. You don't get in the business for moral victories. You get in the business to get your hand raised. The Radix looks pretty pleased. And here we go, folks.
There's the hug. I love it.
Ryan Radix had so much to do with Big Red getting into this business, and Big Red knows it. He's got a lot of room to grow, and Radix knows it, raises the hand, and that's the show of respect we love to see here at SHP. Great match. Now, folks, I am going to bid you a fond adieu and leave the evening to its best tidings. I now welcome back Joe to the commentary station. Joe, what the hell did you think about that one?